What if the egoists of Blue Lock weren't just manga superstars, but actually had their own cards in FIFA? We've designed what we think their official FIFA Ultimate Team cards would look like, basing every single stat on their proven abilities from the manga. From Isagi's metavision to Shido's explosive finishing, we're breaking it all down. And you'll want to stick around, because our final ratings reveal a surprise player at the very top who would be completely unstoppable in the game. We're starting with the core Blue Lock contenders before we get to the world beaters they face in the Neo Egoist League. The creative dribbler, Meguru Bachira. Kicking things off, we've got the man who plays by the monster inside him, Meguru Bachira. His card would be an absolute nightmare for defenders. We've landed on an 84 overall rating for Bachira, making him an elite gold card right out of the gate. His standout stat, and it's not even a competition, is his dribbling, which we've given a staggering 91. That puts him right up there with the best in the world. His elastic, Ginga-inspired style lets him weave through multiple opponents like they're standing still. He's unpredictable, fluid, and the kind of player who makes dribbling an art form. His pace is a very solid 85. He's incredibly quick off the mark, especially with the ball at his feet, letting him create separation in a heartbeat. For shooting, we've given him an 80. While he can score some unbelievable goals, he's more of a creative playmaker than a pure clinical finisher. His passing is also an 80, which reflects his amazing ability to link up with Isagi and the others through his own unique rhythm. Defensively, he's not a major contributor, so his defense stat is sitting at a 68. His physicality is a 75. He's agile, but stronger players can definitely push him off the ball. For playstyles, he would absolutely have technical and flair, letting him pull off all those unique ankle-breaking moves. From the untamable creativity of Bachira, we pivot to a player whose genius is so effortless, it's almost lazy. The lazy genius, Seishiro Nagi. All right, on to our next player. The lazy genius himself, Seishiro Nagi. Designing this card was fascinating because his abilities are so unique, they almost feel like they'd break the game. We've given Nagi an 83 overall rating, but his build is quite different from Bachira's. Nagi's dribbling comes in at a phenomenal 88. Now, this isn't about him running past players, but about his unbelievable, almost physics-defying ball control. His skill at killing any pass dead, no matter how fast or awkward, is a form of dribbling all on its own. That 5-stage fake volley? A perfect example of his genius-level control. His shooting is a clean 85. When Nagi actually decides to shoot, it's usually unstoppable. His first-touch volleys and black hole traps create goals out of thin air. His pace is a solid 82. He's deceptively quick when he's motivated, capable of making those sharp bursts into the box. Passing gets a 78. He's a good combination player, especially with Rio, but he isn't known for running the offense. His biggest weakness is obvious. His defense is a 65. Nagi has famously little to no interest in tracking back or pressing anyone. His physical stat is a 79. He's taller than he looks and has surprising strength to hold off defenders while setting up his traps. His key playstyle would have to be First Touch Plus, making him the single best player in the game at controlling a driven pass. But where Nagi waits for the perfect moment to strike, our next player forces the entire game to bend to his will. It's time to talk about the king. The uncrowned king, Shohei Baru. Next up, we've got the king, Shohei Baru. Baru's card is all about raw, unapologetic power. He's a powerful 85 overall striker, built to be a pure physical goal scorer who just owns the penalty box. His highest stat is his shooting, a massive 89. Baru is one of the most lethal finishers in the entire series, with a cannon of a shot that he can unleash from anywhere in the final third. Those long-range villain shots are just iconic. We've paired that with an 88 in physicality. The guy is a tank. He uses his powerful frame to shield the ball, bully defenders, and win duels. He is the definition of a physical presence. His pace is a strong 83. When he gets going on a counterattack, his powerful strides make him incredibly hard to stop. His dribbling is an 82, focused on direct, aggressive runs instead of fancy footwork. He just chops and charges straight through defenses. Baru's biggest drawback is his passing, which sits at a 70. He is the king, and the king does not pass. His whole philosophy is built on him scoring the goal, which makes him a selfish player by design. His defense is a 72, which mainly reflects his aggressive pressing when he decides he wants the ball back. For play styles, Power Shot Plus and Finesse Shot are must-haves, making him a deadly threat from any angle. From the self-proclaimed king who dominates through sheer force, we now turn to the man who conquers the field with his mind. The brain of Blue Lock, Yoichi Isagi. Of course, we have to cover our main character, the player who is redefining what it means to be a striker, Yoichi Isagi. Reflecting his insane growth and game-changing intelligence, we've given him a massive 87 overall rating, placing him among the very top of the Blue Lock project. This card is all about the brain behind the ball. Isagi's highest stat is his passing, which we've rated at an 88. This is a direct result of his meta vision, allowing him to see the entire field, predict plays, and deliver game-winning passes that no one else can. His shooting is a clinical 87, a huge jump that reflects his deadly direct shot and his unique instinct for smelling the goal. He doesn't just shoot, he finds the single perfect spot to guarantee a score. While his pace is a 78, his real speed comes from his mind. His unparalleled off-ball movement and positioning make him feel faster than he actually is. His dribbling is an effective 82, used not for flashy take-ons, but for creating the perfect angle to shoot or pass. One of his most unique strengths for a striker is his 79 defense. Metavision isn't just for attacking. It allows him to read opponents, intercept passes, and instantly start a counterattack. To round it out, his physicality is a solid 80, showing he can now hold his own in tough situations. His key playstyles would have to be tiki-taka and intercept, embodying his role as a tactical playmaker from the striker position. If you're enjoying this breakdown of Blue Lock's egoists, go ahead and hit that like button and consider subscribing. We put a ton of research into getting these stats right. Let me know in the comments if you think Isagi's 87 rating is fair. But as high as Isagi's rating is, the player many consider the original ace of Blue Lock scores even higher, the Puppet Master, Rin Itoshi. Moving on to the player many considered the original best in Blue Lock, the prodigy Rin Itoshi. Rin is a truly complete player, and his card reflects that with a phenomenal 89 overall rating. His card is incredibly well-rounded, but his best stat is his 89 in shooting. Rin has a beautiful, precise, and powerful shot that he can curl into the top corner from way outside the box. He's a natural goal scorer in every sense of the word. His dribbling is right there with it at an 88. He's an elite one-on-one player who can use his technical skill and aggressive moves to completely dismantle defenses. His passing is an 86, reflecting his exceptional spatial awareness and ability to control the game's flow with pinpoint passes. His pace is a quick 84, and when he enters his flow state, he feels even faster in-game. For a striker, his defense is a very high 79. Just like his brother Sei, Rin reads the game at an incredibly high level, which lets him press effectively and win the ball back. His physicality is an 81. He's strong, determined, and has the stamina to keep up his high level of play for a full 90 minutes. For playstyles, he'd have Dead Ball Plus for his insane free kicks and Trivela for his signature outside the boot shots. Even with a rating that high, Rin is still striving to reach the world stage. And there, he'll find players like the Emperor himself, world-class striker, Michael Kaiser. Now we're moving into a different stratosphere. Our first player from the world's next generation 11, the Emperor himself, Michael Kaiser. Kaiser represents the benchmark for a new generation of strikers, coming in with a world-class 88 overall rating. His card is defined by one thing: goals. We've given him a 92 in shooting, making him one of the most lethal finishers in the game. His Kaiser Impact features the fastest swing speed in the series, generating a shot that is basically unstoppable. Good luck stopping that. This stat alone makes him a terrifying presence. His pace is an 84, showing off the explosive speed that lets him get behind defenses to use that incredible shot. Kaiser's dribbling is a precise 85, and his passing is an 83. He has an extremely high football IQ, letting him make the right decision at the right time, whether that's a quick pass or a technical dribble. He's not just a poacher, he's a complete offensive player. His defense is a 75, a nod to his role in Bastard München's high press system, and his physicality is an 82. He's a top-tier athlete in his prime. His main play style is, without a doubt, Power Shot Plus, to replicate the sheer velocity of the Kaiser Impact. If Kaiser is the peerless goal-scoring emperor, our next player is a living legend who treats the pitch like his personal chessboard. The master tactician, Mark Snuffy. Next, we have a living legend, one one of the master strikers, the man who plays football like it's a game of chess, Mark Snuffy. As a world-class veteran and the leader of Ubers, Snuffy's card is a masterclass in well-rounded perfection, earning him a 90 overall rating. Snuffy's highest stats are his 90 in passing and his 90 in physical. He's the ultimate team player, orchestrating the entire tactical system of Ubers with flawless passing and vision. At the same time, he is incredibly strong, durable, and has the stamina of a world-class pro, making him impossible to knock off the ball. His card is the very definition of a complete forward. His shooting is a lethal 85. He's a clinical finisher who knows exactly where to be and how to score. His dribbling is also an 85, built on pure technique and control rather than flashy moves. For a striker, his defense is a surprisingly high 85. This reflects his tactical genius. He positions himself perfectly to break up plays and lead the entire defensive structure from the front. His pace is an 80. He's not a speed demon, but his perfect positioning means he never needs to be. Snuffy would have the tiki-taka and bruiser play styles, a rare combination that shows his mix of tactical elegance and physical dominance. And now for the #1 spot. The player whose card would be the most broken, the most unstoppable in the entire game. The highest-rated player is the French prodigy, Julien Loki, with a breathtaking 91 overall rating. His card is just pure game-breaking meta. It's all built on his 96 pace. This wouldn't just be fast, he'd be the single quickest player in the entire game, right up there with legends like Kylian Mbappé. But he's not just a speed merchant. His dribbling is a 90, which lets him use that incredible pace with perfect ball control. His shooting is an 87, a clinical finish to cap off his lightning-fast runs. And his passing is an 88, making him an elite playmaker who can set up teammates just as easily as he can score. With an 80 in defense and 85 in physical, he's a complete modern forward with literally no weaknesses. He's a pro playing among developing talents, and his stats show it. Loki would be the ultimate cheat code. So there you have it, our FIFA ratings for the stars of Blue Lock, from Bachira's creative flair to Loki's unstoppable speed. But hey, this is just our take. Let me know in the comments which ratings you think were on point and which ones you change. Who did we overrate? Who did we underrate?